this is Anne from Naomi's Home Health. Let's discuss, every time it does that, it flicks on and off. Let's discuss supplements. So a lot of the time I am seeing a lot of comments about, when there's someone posts a body issue or a health issue in the group, I feel like a lot of people think that we can just rely on supplements or medications to, nut out the problem. And for me, supplements are a good facilitator to health. You can't out-supplement a poor diet. So if you're doing all the right things and choosing health and eating all the right foods and cutting out the foods that are going to cause, pain, inflammation, feed pathogens in the liver, then a supplement can help facilitate that. But if you are going to still use toxins, you're going to be highly stressed, not eating the right foods, supplements are not really going to be that great for you. They might work in the interim, like you might start to feel something with your supplements, but if you're going to continue to put, things in your body that are not good for you, then a supplement isn't really going to have much impact on your health. So starting, supplements are going to help provide good health to you, but at the same time, not all supplements are created equal. You can't go to your local supermarket, pay $10 for a bottle of whatever it is, vitamin C, whatever, and expect that you're going to get something that's going to be good for your body. You need to know exactly what's in them and you're getting what you paid for. So when we take supplements and they're not good for us and they've got preservatives and fillers and ingredients that aren't good for us, often we will notice it in the toilet. So if you go to the toilet after you've had a supplement, and it can be within an hour, up to 6 hours, and it's bright yellow, that supplement is not natural. It hasn't got a lot of natural ingredients in it. It's not good for you. I have heard people say that it means there's too many B vitamins in your body, but that's not actually the case. A good supplement will not turn your urine bright, iridescent yellow. It will not impact what happens in the bathroom. So I want to go through some of the things that you should be looking for. One, cheap supplements like this are not going to be helpful for you. So these have got in it, it's the other ingredients that you're looking at. It's a vitamin D. I don't take these at all. I get vitamin D from the sun. But safflower oil, any carcinogenic oils like safflower, sunflower, any vegetable oils, anything like that in your supplements, big no-no. What else has it got here? Fish gelatin. Now, fish in a supplement, you don't know where that's coming from, and it's almost impossible to get rid of toxic heavy metals and mercury from fish to go into a supplement. So you're probably going to have toxic heavy metals in these supplements. Vegetable glycerin and purified water. Right. So anyway, we've established these cheap things are not going to be beneficial for us. You're probably not going to absorb a lot of it, and it's not going to be, you're not going to get a lot of vitamin D out of it. So the other ingredients to watch out for when you're purchasing supplements are citric acid. So powders, liquids, capsules that have citric acid as one of the ingredients, it can wreak havoc on the immune system, the intestinal tract. It's like I use citric acid in my non-toxic cleaning products, and it's corrosive. So it can affect the stomach lining, and it can actually stop you from absorbing whatever nutrients are in your supplement. Natural flavors is another one. Anything that has natural flavor. We don't know what that is half the time. Natural flavor, natural flavoring, all those things. It's a mystery chemical composition. So often it contains MSG, and it can actually create, feed the pathogens in your liver, in your body. So you want to be looking out for any natural flavors, even protein powders, things like that. Vanilla flavoring can often have MSG and things like that in it. Alcohol. So some of these little tinctures that you'll see will be based with alcohol and actually negates the supplement, actually stops the supplement doing what it needs to do in your body, unless maybe it's for an emotional issue, but the alcohol in it, if you're doing it for a physical reason, can actually take away why you're taking it. So this has in it vegetable glycerin, purified water, and that's it, other than the nettle leaf. So that's why I use that. So that's nettle leaf that's good to help cleanse out the liver. Any bovine derivatives, which is cow. If you eat animal products, you want to look for the highest quality grass-fed beef or free-range chicken or anything like that. But sometimes with the supplements, we don't know what how high quality the beef is, if it's low quality sources that have, you know, heavy metals in them, hormones, antibiotics, any undesirable elements in the cow or the animal, you don't know what's going into that supplement from that cow. So that's a good one to stay away from as well. Whey protein, it's often a very popular source of protein in the fitness industry, but it contains glutamic acid, which is a form of MSG. So it's, even if the brand is saying it's very clean, it will all whey protein will acquire glutamic acid. So during that development process, so you want to stay away from that as well. So this here is my deep blue capsule, ice blue, it's deep blue in America, that I absolutely swear by for pain and inflammation. Now, a lot of ingredients in here, all are natural ingredients. So this is why I use it, and this is why it works so well. Never have I had yellow pea from this. But it's basically got other ingredients, magnesium, glucose, monohydrate, and cellulose. So nothing too bad in there. That's just in the capsule. So, but basically, the main ingredients are all natural ingredients. You've got the main ingredients list here. What else have I got here to show you? Oh, I can't read that. That's too small for me, sorry. So is this. It's really hard to see. This has got the same other ingredients in it. So you've got bacopa, curcumin, green tea, ashwagandha, and turmeric, which is the curcumin, all for detoxing the liver and switching on your NRF2 pathway. And the rest of the ingredients are very similar. Nothing that is going to be too troublesome to your body, because if you're going to be using supplements that have inflammatory ingredients, then you're negating why you're taking the supplement. So basically what we're looking at is something with pure ingredients, all natural ingredients. Your body absorbs natural ingredients. Your body understands plant medicine way better than it understands synthetic. So plants and humans have a similar DNA structure, right? So when we put a plant into our body uses that plant successfully because it goes, oh, I understand this. It's similar to me. So we start to use it. When we put a chemical, like a pharmaceutical or something, a synthetic, into our body goes, I don't know what this is, and it goes through the liver to try and be detoxed. We're trying to get rid of it out of the liver. So if your body is trying to expel a supplement, you're not going to use it because it's got all these synthetics in it. Same as you know, a paracetamol or something like that. Your body fights to try and break that down to get rid of it. Yes, you might, you know, it might reduce some of your pain, but at the same time your liver is working excessively to try and to deal with that. So we don't want synthetic chemicals in our body to make our liver work extra hard to get rid of them. So that is why I only choose natural products, natural ingredients, natural supplements, but I don't take a lot of supplements. I literally take this in the middle of the day and this one morning and one night. That's it. And oh, sorry, I take magnesium at night. Also, I've checked what ingredients, and I take a magnesium powder. When you see a magnesium tablet, you often see them, you know, in these. You're not going to absorb as much, so you might need to take a higher dose. But basically, going to a pharmacy and getting, pharmacy, usually any supplements that are in a pharmacy have synthetics in them. You're not going to get a really pure supplement. You want to go to a health food store or people that are recommending them, that have studied. Like, this has more studies on it than any other supplement. You can go to pubmed.gov and you can look up all the studies. So these are things I look for. What is behind it? Who is behind it? What backs it? Show me what it does, because it's important to know, because you're just wasting your money just throwing it in the toilet. You're flushing it down the toilet. But you cannot keep on taking 20 different supplements and then eating eggs, gluten, dairy, and thinking that the supplements are going to help you. You're wasting your money by doing that. You have to have a healthy, non-toxic diet as well. So stress is very toxic. Something else. So, you might be taking antidepressants. You might be taking something for stress. If you're not going to sort out the reason why you're stressed, those things are not going to help you at all. You might suppress some emotions. You might not feel something. You might be able to get through your day better, but you're not fixing the reason why. So it's all about addressing the reason why we want to take these things, addressing the root cause of everything. Why do I have pain and inflammation? Why do I want to, take turmeric for that? Why is the reason that I'm inflamed? It's usually because of what's going on in your body. Toxins in your body is the major cause for a lot of things. So this is why I go on about toxins a lot, because it is really, really important. And it is in my program, How to Address These Issues. It's step-by-step educational program on how to get yourself back on track. I don't focus on weight loss and all those things. You will lose weight if you're going to be better. But any program or thyroid program that just focuses on that, I would run the other way, because it's not focusing on your mental health. It's not focusing on your emotional state or anything that's happened to you. It's not focusing on how to get rid of all the toxins in your life. Someone put a little comment, a link to I can't remember what it was called, a link to someone's program, and I got on, and I always check, because I'll leave it there if it's really good. But if I think no, I don't, this is not a good program, I'll remove the link. All it was talking about pay this amount of money and you'll get a flat stomach. That's great, but are you going to keep that flat stomach if you stray slightly off the diet? Are you going to sort out your stress response? Are you going to know how to exercise properly? All of these things. These are important when healing your body. You can't go to the gym 5 days a week and stress your adrenals if you have a thyroid issue. It's the worst thing that you can do, because it will come back to haunt you. It may not now, but it will. More pressure you put on your body, the more you worry about weight, the more, it's a stress response. It's a stress cycle. So we want to, not worry about putting pressure on losing the weight. And what if at the end of the 21 days, I think it was, you haven't lost any weight? Are you going to blame yourself? Are you going to go straight to negative thoughts? It's not going to be because it was the wrong program for you. It'll be all about you. So yeah, if I have removed any of your comments like that, it's because I don't agree with that type of advertisement. Like, if it's good, I'll leave it there, but if it's not, I'm not going to encourage anybody in this group to do anything like that, because I was there. I did those weight loss things and whatever, and I didn't lose any weight, or some of them made me put on weight, and it made me feel even worse. And it was the emotional issue that I needed to focus on. And that is what most people need to focus on first, because often that is what half the problem is. Yep, we've got to fix our diet. That's fantastic. But there's so much more to healing. So I hope that the supplement chat has given you a little bit of an idea of the difference. Yes, there are differences. So hopefully it's given you a bit of an idea of what to look for in supplements and to make sure you are taking the right ones.